Last Planner System Excel template. In this video, I'm going to answer the question of how can you access a really nice template that will take care of your Last Planner system needs. And in addition to talking to you about the Excel template, I'm going to talk to you about other ways that you can do this electronically as well. I'm going to tell you two quick stories and then I'm going to get right into it. So I hope you're staying with us on this video. Number one, I want you to know that the first project where I experienced Last Planner was the Cancer Center downtown Phoenix. And we were challenged to read Paul Akers' 2-Second Lean, and we were able to learn about Last Planner from LCI, and we got an Excel template. And it was really neat because it literally gave us an opportunity to do look-ahead planning, and the best part was the weekly work plan filter. And I remember it did a really nice job of aggregating activities, tracking the reasons for variance, and then it had a really neat KPI tracker for percent plan complete and S-curves and everything else. It was really nice. So my first introduction to Last Planner was from an Excel template, and I've seen people be very successful, especially with the weekly work plan portion. Now, are there softwares that automate it? Yes. But here, let me say this. Is there any reason to hate Excel? No. If let's erase all technology. I want you to create a software that is so dynamic and so flexible that it will take care of most construction technology needs. And they reinvented that. They would come up with Excel. Excel is one of the single most useful applications that we've ever experienced in construction. And don't fall for the lie, the sales techniques of people making you afraid of Excel. It's absolutely fantastic. Let me do a second story for you. And this is going to be a little bit of a rant. Somebody, and they're doing great. This is me being petty. It's totally my fault. You might want to like the video right now because this is my fault. They got a professional set of lean boards, Last Planner boards, from a website, from a service where you can pay for it from a really big Last Planner advocate. And you can see the constraints, the parking lot, the deliveries, everything on here, and then a weekly work plan format. And it literally only has 9 to 12 lines on the weekly work plan format. And the job is literally a $340 million job. And I literally am cringing because I'm like, what are we doing? Not only do you have to break a project like that up into 3 functional areas with their own meetings, with their own boards, but there's zero chance on 90% of the projects that you can fit a weekly work plan on 9 to 15 rows. It's not going to happen. It should be that your visual boards on your conference room wall are your team boards, which we can cover later, and then your zone maps and logistics plans to where you can put magnets and draw on them and focus on where problems and roadblocks are. Then your screens electronically is where you should house your master schedule, your pull plans, your look-aheads, weekly work plans, and day plans. And then over to the right, you can have your wall or your chalkboards and then your open wall space. But the problem is, if you make a weekly work plan static on the wall, then only the people in that location can see it. You now can't scale it to the field workers, and now it defeats the purpose of having it in the first place. And I'm just like, this is madness. Why is this happening? So zone maps printed, your Last Planner items, and at its base it should be an Excel template or a software on the screens, and then your open brainstorming space. That's how it works, because now you can send that to everybody on this job site. It doesn't matter if you have a weekly work plan in one location, it matters if everybody on the job site can see it. So those are 2 stories for you. So let me just talk about this. On the website, leantakt.com, there's a link to the Takt template, and in there you'll find everything you need. Let me talk about the things that you can use in the Excel template and elsewhere for these different deliverables. So let's go through them one by one in the Last Planner system. Number 1, your master schedule, and if you're using Takt in Last Planner, which you should be, your macro level Takt plan. That is best done in Excel until a software catches up to it. Right now, the best software to do this is in Takt, and you can export automatically to CPM. But right now, the macro level Takt planning piece resides on an Excel template today. Second, pull planning. Pull planning is where you create a collaborative sequence that takes care of the job, your forward pass, and the trades, your backward pass. In the template, okay, And it's very easy to do in our Excel template that I've shared with you. And another application you can use is Miro. I would stay away from most other software applications because they don't allow you to right size the zones, and they don't allow you to check how one pull plan stacks or compares to other pull plans from zone to zone to zone to zone, and how it compares to the end milestone. Now let's talk about the look ahead plan. In the template, we have a really nice look ahead plan in a time by location format, and it has all of the legend and it shows the flow and it's beautiful. In Takt, you can do a look ahead plan very effectively right from the software, and that's what I would recommend. Weekly work plans. In the Takt template that we have, you have a very nice format where every activity has a separate line and it has a separate code and it has the agenda, and it's exactly what foremen need to see in the field, and it marks the handoffs. We have mirrored that in Takt where the weekly work plan is automatic. Now let me talk about the day plan. In the Takt and last planner template that I'm talking about that resides in Excel, we have a weekly work plan and day plan template. I'm talking about the day plan now, where you literally have your filter for the activities, the agenda for the morning worker huddle, and all of your visuals. That also can be done in Takt as well. And one thing that I recommend is that if you really want to get good at this, have your day plans on Canva, have that file linked to a QR code in the field, and now every worker on the job site can see the plan for the day. So if you want to find a really nice Excel template for the last planner system, we've got you. Go to leantakt.com. We will link you to it in the description below and give you an outline of the applications you can use and a video for how to do pull planning on Miro. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.